I'm here with John Fleming and Mercer, and we're continuing our series about our Redemptive family. And I want to introduce John. And John, why don't you tell us, how long you've been at Mandarin and how you got here, because it's a pretty cool story.
About almost 8 years. And one of the younger kids that was going to church here was working for me over at Winn-Dixie. Peyton Sass now. And she kept telling me all the time, John, I want you to come meet Mandarin. I want you to come see what God has for you here at the church. Well, shortly thereafter, my wife passed away. And I really didn't have much family here in Jacksonville. So when I buried my wife on Friday, I had remembered what Peyton had said, come see the church.
Yeah.
So I brought my son on Sunday and we joined the church. And it's just been such an uplifting, such a huge part of my family. It's been good to have something stable, something that, loves you as much as you love them.
How would you define a Redemptive Church family?
Loving somebody or loving a family or a group with no holds barred. No, if you do this, we're going to love you. None of that. It's, we love you because you're here.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever we can to help you to get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
So that you can love Jesus like we love Jesus.
In your own life, how has this church been a redemptive family to you?
Well, when I first joined the church, I didn't know anybody here but Peyton and her mom and her dad.
Yeah.
I had met them, all over there at Winn-Dixie. And I was accepted like part of the family. Miss Margaret's daughter and her son-in-law started bringing us food. And then other people from the church that I hadn't even met. I'd only been here one day for about an hour, and people were just, it was like I'd been here all my life. One person after another has shown me more love and compassion than anybody in, it's awesome. When I first got here, there was an acronym going around. I would hear it in the Sunday school class or the small group class, or Mark would get up and he'd be preaching, the ILC. And I was like, what in the world is the ILC?
Yeah.
And I found out, and I had to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to not only teach them English, help teach them English, but be able to spread God's word.
Yeah.
And I saw that's what Kim and Ron were doing over the ILC. And I've been teaching at the ILC now for 6 years.
Yeah.
I started right after I joined the church.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that come through there and get shown unconditional love and find Jesus.
What would be your biggest prayer for us as a church as we pursue being a redemptive community?
I think that as a redemptive community, as a redemptive church, we're there to help whoever by a healthy, happy point in their life to where that they, can put their troubles behind them and find Jesus. I think that, this church is there to grab anybody, anywhere off the street and bring them in and show them love.